Here we go. Here we go. And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning channel. And today we are back on track with more SAT prep, but particularly PSAT prep. Why are we doing PSAT prep? So today is the 18th, tomorrow is the 19th, and 1 week from tomorrow, January 26th, will be the PSAT administration date for January 2021. A lot of people have been asking to do PSAT prep in particular. So let me say this first and foremost. All of the material available on this channel for SAT math prep is relevant for PSAT prep. The tests are essentially identical. This one is going to be slightly shorter, but in terms of subject matter and content and stuff like that, it's the same thing. So you can look at my SAT math videos for the critical concept series, the strategy series, all that stuff. That's right front and center on my YouTube channel, so you'll see that right away. It's the stuff that's it's been watched a lot, and so it'll be right there. You can look at the 1 through 10 practice tests from the College Board. All that stuff is golden. But that being said, let's actually take a look at the official practice test PSAT from the College Board. I have solved this already once on my channel before, but we're going to do it again. Sorry, let me look up one thing. I don't remember the time limits because it's a little different. Instead of 25 minutes, it is, oh, it says 25 minutes still. Okay. So, so I got to start right now because I got an appointment in 22 minutes. I don't know if we're going to finish, but we're going to do our best here. All right, let's get rolling. So, guys, thank you. What's up, Nid Rocks? Adam, what's up? You're back. Madeline, hey. Vivian, hey. What's up? What's up? All right, let's do this thing. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. A babysitter earns $8 an hour for babysitting 2 children, an additional $3 tip when both children are put to bed on time. If the babysitter gets the children to bed on time, so she gets a $3 tip, what expression could be used to determine how much the babysitter earns? So $8 times X plus 3, boom, done. That's the only one that makes sense. I'm not sure why we have 8 plus 2 here, so that doesn't make any sense. Why you'd add that and then multiply it. So yeah, there we go. A is the winner. Next. Number 2. If this is a solution to the equation above, y does not equal 0, what is the ratio of x over y? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute. So I got 3x plus 3y equals y. Subtract 3y from both sides. 3x equals negative 2y. And then I want to feel like we want x over y. So I'm going to divide both sides by y. Divide both sides by y. Boom. And then I got 3xy equals negative 2. Divide both sides by 3. X over y equals negative 2/3. And that's the winner. Number 3. Which ordered pair xy satisfies the system of equations above? Yikes. Okay, it's nuts with the fractions, but what I'm going to do is... Hold on, let me think for a second. Okay, I'm going to multiply the top one by 4. Okay, so the top one by 4, so then I have 2x, because 4 times a half is 2, minus y equals 40, and the bottom one by 8. So then 8 times that is x, 8 times that is just y, equals 8 times that, it's 80 plus 72 is 152. All right. Now I want to combine these guys to solve, and I need 1 to be negated. So I'm going to negate, meaning multiply everything by negative 1. Negative 2x plus x is negative x. Those cancel out. Negative 40 plus 152 equals 112. So x equals negative 112. And normally I would check it, but I'm pretty sure that's good to go. And that's it. And then the y, I'm sure, equals that. But you should plug and chug and make sure that's right. Actually, let's do it quickly. So half of that is negative 56. Negative 1/4 of that is... Negative 1/4 of that is 2 is 132. 2 is 66. Positive 66 plus negative 56 is 10. Okay, we're good. Number 4. Triangle ABC above is isosceles with AB equals AC. So this length equals this length, little geometry, and BC equals 48. So notice I'm always putting in whatever I'm reading into the diagram if it's not there. The ratio of DE, this guy, to DF is 5 to 7. So I could say 5x to 7x. We know that's the ratio. I don't know the exact values. What is the length of DC? Got it. Okay. So I already, wait, can we assume, hold on one second. I'm sure these guys are similar triangles, but I need to make sure that is. Oh yeah, if it's isosceles, that triangle's isosceles, that means those two angles are congruent, and that means these two angles then have to be congruent by the by the no choice theorem, which means these are similar. Which means if these are in a 5-to-7 ratio, that means BD to DC are in a 5-to-7 ratio, right? And we're trying to find DC, so it would be like, sorry. Let's call this W, and let's call this Z. So we're trying to solve for Z, right? So we know that W plus Z equals 48. We also know that W over Z equals 5 over 7. And then, like I said, I can so since we're trying to solve for Z, I know that W is simply 48 minus Z, right? So if I have 48 minus Z over Z equals 5 over 7, then I can solve this cross. I get 5Z equals 7 times, again, this is rough without calculator, but it's all good. That's 280 plus 56 is 336 minus 7Z. Add 7Z to both sides. 12Z equals 336. So I'm going to divide by 12, and we get 2, 24, 9, 6, 8. So DC is 28. So this would be 28. That means this side would be 20, and that should be 5, 4. Divide them both by 4. Yep, it's a 5-to-7 ratio. We're done. It's a pretty hard test. Actually, quite hard. Okay, so then in a certain game, player can solve easier hard puzzles. Player earns 30 points for solving an easy puzzle and 60 points for solving a hard puzzle. Tina solved a total of 50 puzzles playing this game. Okay, so it would be 30E for 30 points of those plus 60 hard equals 1950. And she solved 50, which means E plus H equals 50. How many hard puzzles did Tina solve? So we're trying to solve for H. So watch what I'm going to do. It's a system of equations. I'm going to multiply the bottom one by negative 30. I'm using the elimination method because that's my favorite, right? Negative 30 H equals negative 30 times 50 is negative 1,500. Now I can combine. Those will cancel out. Negative 30H plus 60H is 30H. And then that equals 1950 minus 1,500 is 450. Divide by 30. Divide by 30. Cancel the zeros. 45 divided by 3 is 15. So she solved 15 hard puzzles. And then, of course, since 50 total, 35 easy. Now we can double check the numbers. 6 and 15 is 900. 30 times 35, hold on, 105, 1,050. And you add those, you get 1950. Boom, done. Woo, we're only at 6. Wow, this is not great for time management. It's not terrible. Okay, if R and S are two solutions of the equation above and R is greater than S, which is okay. Okay, so we need to get the solutions. Star method, because it's got a leading coefficient. A goes up here, A times C, 2 times negative 15. Negative 30 goes there. B goes down here. What multiplies to negative 30 adds to 7, 3, and 10. Or sorry, positive 10, negative 3. Reduce. This is the star method. If you're not familiar with it, it's pretty awesome. So it's 1x plus 5 times 2x minus 3. You can see it'd be 2x squared. Negative 3, positive 10 gives you the 7, and then negative 15. It works. So my solutions are negative 5 and positive 3 over 2, because this is basically what's going to make this go to 0, right? So this is obviously the bigger one because R is bigger. So it's 3 halves minus negative 5 plus, so that's 1.5. So it should be 6.5, which is 12, which is 13 over 2 as an improper. Next, 7. To cut a lawn, Alan charges a fee of $15 for his equipment and $8.50 per hour spent cutting a lawn. $15. 15 plus 15. So X is the amount of hours. Taylor charges a fee of $12 for equipment and $9.25 per hour. If X represents the number of hours spent cutting a lawn, what are the values for X, which Taylor's total charge? Taylor, which one's Taylor? Taylor is greater. So when is this going to be greater than that, right? Okay. So it's probably going to be A, because it shouldn't be like a range. It should, because see, this is a greater hourly rate, so it's probably going to be at a certain threshold. It's always Taylor's going to be bigger, right? Because Alan charges less per hour, but they, different starting fees. So I'm already going with probably A, but let's do it. And it shouldn't be greater than or equal to. It says which is greater. So already these two are probably out, and it's probably A. But let's solve anyways. So I'm going to subtract both sides by 850x. So 925 minus 850x is 0.75x plus 12 is greater than 15. Subtract 12 from both sides. 0.75x is greater than 3, and then divide by 0.75. And this is like 75 cents goes into $3 twice, 3 times, 4 times, boom. And it is like we suspected, x is greater than 4. Number 8, the equation above is used to model the relationship between the number of cups and the hot chocolate sold per day in a coffee shop and the average daily temperature. Fahrenheit. So the hotter it gets, the less you sell. According to the model, what is the meaning of the 3 in the equation? Okay, so this is degrees. So basically, I can already tell you, and I like to do this without even looking at the answer choices. So like if it's 0 degrees outside, you're going to sell 456 cups, right? And then if you sell the temperature rises to 1 degree, now you're selling 453, 2, 450. So every degree that it rises, you're selling 3 less cups. That's what it means. Nope. For every increase, 3, nope, almost. For every, oh, wait. Oh, it's this one. It's backwards. I was expecting for every increase of 1, you sell 3 less cups. That's the same thing. Every decrease of 1 Fahrenheit, 3 more cups, which is the same deal, right? Okay. A truck enters a search road that drops 4 meters in elevation for every 100 meters. Okay, something like this, right? The road is at 1,300 meter elevation where the truck entered. And the truck is traveling at 16 meters per second. I love writing all this stuff down. It helps me a lot because otherwise it's too much for me to think about. It's traveling at 16 meters per second along the road. What is the elevation of the road in meters at the point where the... Okay, hold on. Slow down. What is the elevation of the road? What is the elevation of the road in meters at the point where the truck passes? Hold on. Got it. So we're trying to find the elevation. Hold on, let me wrap my head around this for a second. So 16 meters per second, which means, and then every 6, so, okay, 6 times this, 60 meters. 6 times this is 96. Plus, so 6.25 seconds, right? Every 6.25 seconds, I'm dropping 4 feet. Yes? So 6.25. Wait a minute. Oh boy, hold on. Okay. All right, well, I know this is wrong, right? I'm not dropping 4 feet every second. I'm dropping, or 4 meters or whatever. I'm dropping 4 meters every 6.25 seconds. So these two are going to be out. It's one of these two. Hold on. Let me get my mind wrapped around this. Oh, wait a minute. It's basically distance equals rate times time. So it's the rate times the time. So we're dropping 4 meters every 6.25 seconds. So this is my... So 4 meters every, so that's my rate, and then if I times this times t, what is 4? It must be this one. Hold on. 4 divided by. Boom. Sorry, it's taking me too long. It must be 6. Yeah, 36, 3750, 250, and then I assume it is 4. I think it's B. Sorry, I just have to think logically now. So if it's 1 second, you're dropping 0.64 meters, 2 seconds, 3. Okay, I think B is right. B makes sense. Okay. Woo, this is hard. All right, if f of x minus 1 equals 2x plus 3 for all values of x, what is the value of f of negative 3? Okay, so to get f of negative 3, all right, my x is negative 2, right? Negative 2 minus 1, which means I'm plugging in negative 2 over here. Sorry, 2. Which means that's negative 4 plus 3, which means it's negative 1. Let me just think about that for a second. Hold on. F of negative 2, so that's negative 2 is x. Negative 4. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. 11. Which of the following is equivalent to s minus t? Okay. Distribute. We're just going to distribute this here and here. So first it becomes s squared over t minus st over t. S squared over t minus s. Yeah, that cancels. It's this one. C, s squared over t minus s. All right. Number 12. In the polynomial, p of x is defined above, k is a constant. If p of x is divisible by x, what is the value of k? If p of x Got it. Okay. I'm going to distribute 3x squared plus 30x plus 15 minus 5x plus 5k. All right. They said that this thing is divisible by x. That means we can have no constants because it means we should be able to factor an x out of the whole thing. Well, if there's a constant, you can't do that. That means these two have to cancel out. That means k has to be negative 3. And that's it. Because then it'd be negative 15, boom. All right, 13. In the xy plane above, in the xy plane, if the parabola with the equation this, a, b, and c are constant pass through point negative 1, 1, which of the following must be true? That means if I plug in, okay, I'm just going to plug in chug. So 1 is y equals negative x squared, because that's a, sorry. Negative 1 goes in for x. So negative 1 squared is 1, so that's a plus negative 1 times b is negative b plus c. So this is literally what it means, and which is a minus b plus c equals 1. Boom, done. Plug and chug always is a great option, especially for those hard ones. All right, now we're on to free response. For what value of h is 24 equal to h? Okay, isolate. Add 6 to both sides. 30. Oops. 30 equals h over 10. Multiply both sides by 10. H equals 300. Boom, done. What is the value of this, of a? All right, distribute the negative. 2a plus 3 minus 4a plus 8 equals 7. Combine those, negative 2a. Combine those, plus 11 equals 7. Subtract 11. Negative 2a equals negative 4. Divide by negative 2, and we get a equals 2. We know that's good because, remember, free response, the answers cannot be negative. If x is not equal to 0, we're doing great on time now, by the way. If x is not equal to 0, what is the value of this? They're just saying that so we don't divide by 0. Just simplify like you normally would. That's it. So first square that side, that inside part, it becomes 9x squared. Now square that bottom one, it becomes 4x squared. 4's cancel, right? X squared cancel, and we're left with 9. All right, if you want to carry it out, it'd be 36x squared. If you did multiply it in, divided by 4x squared, you'd still get the same answer, but that was just a little faster. Final one, 17. We got x minus 2 as a factor of this, where b is a constant. What is the value of b? Hold on. What's the best way to do this? God, this is some weird stuff here. Hold on. We'll do it like this. Okay. Let's maybe factor this, and it becomes x. And x, this would be square root of b. Wait a minute. Wouldn't it be 4? because isn't this x minus 2, x minus 2? Yeah, it's 4. It's 4. It's 4. Okay, let me show you why. This is what I was going to do. Minus, minus. And then yeah, b has to be 4 because that's the only way you get x minus 2. And this would work because you'd get x squared negative root bx negative root bx, which is minus 2 root bx plus b. And that which would mean, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. X squared minus 2 root bx minus b. And what this would mean is that, plus b. This means that b equals 2 root b. You get what I'm saying? Because it's saying these two are supposed to be equal when you FOIL it out. And then if you square both sides, you'd get 4b equals b squared. 0 equals b squared minus 4b. 0 equals 0 equals b times b minus 4. So therefore, your two possibilities, b can either be 0 or 4, but of course we want the 4. And that would make sense for x minus 2. Okay, that's it. Stop the timer. We got to grade this real quick and see how we did. Hold on a second. Oops, where is my answers? Hold on. I don't think this is, I think it's here. Here we go. Practice answers. What is this? Don't they just have the here? Writing. Okay, got it. Let's go. So I got A, B, A, D, B. A, D, B. Then I've got 6 is B, A, D, B, D. B, A, D, B, D. Okay. 11 is C, A, D, C, A, D. Then we got 300, 2, 9, and 4. Yeah, there we go. So anyways, I got to roll because I've got a tutoring appointment that's starting right now. But thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, I see you guys are talking a lot and going to set up some study groups, it sounds like. Listen, if I did not get it, I really am not going to get a chance to, I think, respond to a lot of you guys. But leave comments in the comment section, and I do get back to every comment eventually. So that's it, and I can answer whatever you guys need. I hope this was beneficial for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to do another one tomorrow, and I'm going to do more live streams as well next week leading up to the PSAT. So I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you guys for joining. If you did like this video, please click that like button. And if you do want to see more from the Scale It Learning channel, make sure to click subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.